Are your ads producing a lot of clicks to your store, but you're still waiting for sales to roll in? If that's the case, then just let me show you in the next couple of minutes how to resolve that problem by simply making just 2 changes to your advertising campaigns. And just as a gift for watching this video, I'm also giving away the blueprint for my 2-step campaign method that I'm going to show you in this video. So if you drop a line below, you can get that totally for free and set up the campaigns just as I'm going to show you easily by yourself in just a few minutes today. So my name is Nadine Stubbs and I'm the founder of Auno Media, where we helped hundreds of purpose-driven brands grow their businesses sustainably without having to rely on any trends. And in videos like this, I'm going to share a couple of strategies, ideas, and blueprints with you that you can easily implement into your business yourself. Okay, so we all know how important paid advertising is for growing an e-commerce brand, especially in times like these where it feels like organic reach on most platforms is just completely disappearing. And even though we have formats like Reels on Instagram that used to be a guarantee for getting high visibility, nowadays they just bring in the wrong type of audience, or you don't get the reach you used to get with your Reels in the past at all, or you have to rely on trends that you have to create in your Reels, which is just not sustainable or not doable for e-commerce brands. But when you run paid ads, there's a completely new range of problems that can come with that. Like, for example, you're setting up your campaigns, sending people to your Shopify, WooCommerce, or even your Etsy store, and you get a lot of clicks, but people are just not buying on your store. Or the sales that you get, they're just too expensive for you. And maybe you tried fiddling out how to resolve that yourself by changing some settings in your campaigns, or you changed your images, your videos, or your text copy in your advertisements. Maybe you even started reducing your prices, or you started adding discounts to your ads. But still, nothing is really changing for the better, and so this thing starts getting frustrating and you think and feel like maybe ads aren't working for you. So I completely understand that, and I would be frustrated too. And I've seen this problem occur in the last couple of years a lot, so that is not a new thing. But the reason that this is happening is most of the times that you're just targeting the wrong people. So you're showing your ads to the wrong people. So let me switch to my computer and I show you what I mean. So this right here is actually what most brands do when they start running their own paid advertisements. They create a paid advertising campaign and place their advertisements on Instagram and Facebook in order to get people to click on their advertisements and then bring them over to their Shopify, WooCommerce, Etsy store, wherever you host your store, in order for this traffic, for these visitors to become customers. Because that is obviously the end goal. We want to turn our marketing budget into paying customers. But there is a little problem with this very, very simple strategy. And the problem is that the people you place your ads in front of, these people have never heard from you before, because what you're doing here is most probably targeting people who are just, a cold audience, people who have never heard from you before. And that is not something that happens in favor for your brand or for your advertisements. This is actually not a good thing, because people who have never heard from you before, they don't know you. So they have no idea if they can trust you, and probably don't do. And if people who see your ads, if you think about yourself and how you act when you see a random advertisement of a company you have never heard from before, you are probably don't feel very inclined of going to their store and buying something from them. And that is exactly what happens here. People don't know you. And therefore, they might be interested in what you have to offer. So they click on your link, they go to your store, they have a look, but they don't know if you are the right choice for them, or they are just not ready to buy yet, either from you or in general. Another thing you could do, which is the two-step campaign process that I was mentioning before, is that instead of sending people directly via an advertisement to your store where you want them to become a customer, you would first place an ad in front of them that does not send them anywhere. Because in this campaign, you would just start warming the audience up. So you would just introduce your brand, introduce your solution, and create an audience of people who already know you. So you don't send them to a sign-up form where you collect their email addresses. You don't send them to your website. You don't want to do anything with them. You just place ads in front of them in order for them to become familiar with your brand and your solution. And in the second step, you would then send them to your Shopify or WooCommerce store where you then want them to become a customer. And by using this strategy, you just make sure that you create a huge pool of people who know, like, and trust your brand, who know about your solution and who are interested in your solution, because they would have never engaged with your content in the first place if they weren't interested in the solution you have to offer. So you create this big pool of people who are interested in your solution and in the topic. And then you place an ad in front of them that says, hey, if you are ready to buy right now, be my guest. Here's the link to my website. Go ahead and purchase. Now, if you want to use my two-step campaign blueprint, including a step-by-step on what images, videos, and text to use in each of these two campaigns that I just showed you, then just drop me a line below this video and I get that over to you.